Hello. Hello. Check. Hello. Good evening. I think Varsha, we can start, Varsha.
Thank you so much. So nice to see all faces because all I I request Rotarian to share in that to welcome together. Am I audible?
Varsha, you are not audible, please.
Am I audible now?
Yes, yes.
So let's start with the welcome address. I request Rotarian Pon Ratnavil, the zonal chair interact to welcome the gathering.
Good evening. Am I audible?
Yes. Yes, sir, you
are. Okay. Esteemed speaker of the day, a beacon light in Rotary, Rotarian Pamela Suresh Madam, Rotarians, Rotractors, and my dear interactors, a very warm good evening to one and all of you who have joined us here on a very special day. I know most of you would know this is Virat Kohli's birthday. A few of you would know this is also Jason Holder's birthday. But today is the World Interact Day. 58 years ago, the first ever Interact Club was started on this day at a school in Florida called as Melbourne High School. And for 58 years now, Interact Clubs have been a legacy. Rotary sees interactors as young leaders. We all see you as future leaders who are going to take over the society. So we want to groom you right from your young age, and we have this wonderful program called as Interact. And today is the day to celebrate all of you interactors, because today is the World Interact Day, the 5th of November. I'm very, very happy to extend a warm welcome to the resource person of the day, who's going to address us on the team Rotary Opens Opportunities. Rotarian Pamela Suresh ma'am is one of the most distinguished personalities in Coimbatore and a very well-known motivator. It's a great honor for all of us here to have her with us on World Interact Day and address us. On behalf of the organizing committee of the Interact Week celebrations, I wholeheartedly welcome Pamela ma'am. I'm sure her presence will create magic today. Welcome ma'am. I take this opportunity to welcome Rotary leaders, presidents and Rotarians from various clubs in Coimbatore, Cochin, Palakkad, Thrissur, Idukki. I also take this opportunity to welcome the organizing committee Rotractors, Rotract leaders from RI District 3201, and last but never the least, today is your day. I welcome all the interactors who have joined us. I do welcome the faculty coordinators of school-based Interact clubs who have also joined us, and I welcome all guests, invitees and friends. Today is the World Interact Day. It won't get any more special than this. Let's all together celebrate this wonderful occasion. I heartily welcome one and all of you for the World Interact Day 2020. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. So cake itself means a special thing. Here is the virtual cake cutting ceremony on the occasion of the World Interact Day.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a great day. That's what we say.
Yes, all good to go, all nice new cakes to be seen but could not be eaten. Next, we have the following clubs will be receiving the certificate of appreciation. Let me just go on with the club's name. The Avila Convent, Assisi Vidya Niketan, Bhavans Vidya Mandir, CMS School, Chinmaya Vidyalaya, Madadulla, Gandhi Mahanagar Government School, GGHS Ernakulam, National Model School, Ideal Mount Litra Z School, Nagini Vidyalaya, KMM Matriculation School, Mani School, SCM School, Sri Dharmashastra School, St. Augustine School, the United Public School, POCH Public School, Vasavi Vidyalaya, Cochin East, Coimbatore Millennium. These are the participating schools and will receive the certificate. Here, next we have the introduction of the speaker of the day. She is the director of IIBM College of Optometry, Coimbatore, and was assistant governor of Rotary District 3201. She has 23 years of experience in education management and behavioral training, and a India Vision Institute panelist to coach young leaders in optometry in the country. She is trained by EdXL UK to recruit and train faculty across India to deliver world-class academic and vocational qualifications with functional skills. She ranked first in qualifying to represent India in USA through Rotary Group Study Exchange Program for Young Professionals. She is trained in educational training and skill development at Texas A&M University and Stephen F.
Varsha,
University.
Varsha, your voice is not heard. Not
Am I
heard.
audible? Very sorry. Am I audible?
Yes, Varsha, but it's breaking.
Like, now is it audible?
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
Yes.
I'll continue.
Yes.
Yeah, fine. I'm very sorry, ma'am, for the network issues. Maybe I'll just start it from Can. She is the director of IIBM College of Optometry, Coimbatore, and was the assistant governor of Rotary District 3201. She has 23 years of experience in education management and behavioral training, and an India Vision Institute panelist to coach young leaders in optometry in the country. She is trained by EduExcel UK to recruit and train faculty across India to deliver world-class academic and vocational qualifications with functional skills. She ranked first in qualifying to represent India in USA through Rotary Group Study Exchange Programming for young professionals. She is trained in vocational training and skill development at Texas A&M University and Stephen F. Austin University, Nacogdoches, USA. a gold medalist in All India Best Glider Pilot Competition and trained by the Indian Air Force to do the demonstration flying for the Prime Minister of India in the Republic Day parade at New Delhi. I request Rotarian Pamela Suresh to address the gathering.
Thank you, Varsha. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Yeah, okay. So good evening, everybody. We almost have 85 of you here. Of late, there has been online, everything happening online. And there's a lot of torture also happening online. The classes, school activities, everything. So if you say online, even any club meetings, number of people who run away are more than number of people who log in. Okay, so with that being the condition, I'm so glad that so many of you are so committed and have logged in. I really appreciate the enthusiasm that each one of you have showed in. None of you here needs any motivation because only because you are interested, motivated, inspired, you have logged in here. All those who need motivation have not come online at all. And also, I've heard from the organizers that this activity is happening from 2nd of November, and you've been a phenomenal participant in terms of your contribution, the way you respond with technology, with the answers, everything. I also was really happy to hear that Dharma Shastra School is also here because I was there right from the time they were born to interact. Sorry? Yeah, I heard some voice. I want to know whether I'm audible. Okay.
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Thank you. So I'm really happy. And I also heard many familiar schools whom I already met are also here, and I'm really feeling at home to talk to you for a few minutes with you. So the schedule that is given to me by Pon Ratnavel sir is, Rotarian Pon Ratnavel sir is, that I can talk to you for about 20 minutes and then open the forum for questions. So, and I believe that you are a very, very confident and interactive group. So what I'll do in this 20 minutes is I'm going to, ask for some of your experience in the first 10 minutes. And the next 10 minutes, I'll leave you with a message, which is something that will be useful for you as a lifelong learning for you that you can apply or think about it and introspect. Okay, so first it's a rapid fire question for all of you to know. I know you are alert, I know you are motivated, I know you've logged in and taken the effort. I know you are very good children, interested in learning, so you are all here. So now let me see who's quick to answer. When we say interact, what is the one word that comes to your mind? You can, if you can unmute and talk, it'll be great. Or chat also, I'll see it. Yeah. So when you hear this word interact, what is this one or two word or a small sentence that comes to your mind?
Ma'am, listening.
Making in communication with the people around the world and getting a great knowledge from them too.
Okay, good, Manju. Oh, sorry, that's not Manju. I really don't know who said that. Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Myself, Vidya, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Vidya from Avila. Okay. Connecting to people, you said?
Communication with people and as well as connecting a good relationship with them and letting us with more knowledge too, ma'am.
Okay, good. Ritika has said, I'm not able to hear you, but I'm glad others are hearing. So Ritika, just check your connection.
Ma'am, it's motivation.
Okay, motivation. Interact means motivation. Interact means communication. Interact means connecting.
Ma'am, life history of Muhammad Nasir sir, ma'am.
Okay, life history of, okay. Right. And interact means for you? What interact means for you?
Connecting with others.
Yeah. Connecting to others. Very good. And someone
Connecting
said,
with others everywhere in the world.
yeah, connecting to others everywhere in the world. Beautiful. Yeah. Then Rupa says
Learning
learning good
about
things.
something new.
Learning good things, learning new things. Yes. Very good. Yes.
Ma'am, to know about something.
Ma'am,
Anand said to know
to
about
have
Involve directly.
to
Involve directly.
involve directly.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Yes, Vidya.
Ma'am has to talk freely.
Change into a new stage in life. Yes. What else? Contacts, gain knowledge by having communication with people all around. Yes. Akshara says that. Yes. What else? Quick, quick, quick. We have 1 minute more.
Joining with others.
Interact.
people you are involved, to react to the people you are involved with, ma'am.
Okay, to respond is the right word. To respond to the people you are involved with. Artificial intelligence interact means somebody said.
Speaking bold.
Speaking bold. Okay.
Bold.
Or bored.
To another person also, the person who is not knowing also we are speaking like friends. So it's a very good thing.
Okay. Okay. Good. Good.
And
Good.
to develop their speaking skills.
To develop our speaking skills. Yeah. Whoever in interact. Right. Yes. Good. Very good. Okay. That's wonderful. Okay. So a lot of interact.
Ma'am, to get friends.
Get friends. Yes. So already
Gather many information.
excellent.
Gather many information.
Gather many information. Shall I go to
To
the second
overcome
question?
their fears.
Yes. To come out of fear. Shall I go to the second question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Now, what comes to your mind when I say a word Rotary?
A social
Helpless
service
mind,
committee around the world that interacts with people and fulfill their needs all around the world.
This is
And
only
there's
one
no
word or two word or a very short sentence. Yeah.
Selfless service.
Social
It's
service.
selfless service.
Manju, yes.
Helping others.
Yes, service, social service, Manju. I heard that.
helping
Yeah,
Helping others.
Yes.
Helping others, ma'am.
Yes. Harish said what?
Helping others.
Helping others. Social service, Nagini.
Hello.
Yes.
create a new world for others, ma'am.
Yes. Sustainable goals.
To helping the students' future.
Yes, Lakshmana. Good one. Helping students also. Very good. Well said.
Some knowledge.
Yes.
Ma'am.
Motivating the students to be success in the world.
Yes. Excellent. Yeah.
Motivating the students to be success in the world.
Okay. Okay. Great.
To
Okay.
create a
Modeling the
new world
students.
for others, ma'am.
Motivating the students to take part in Rotary.
Humanity. Beautiful. Yeah. Very good. Yes. Okay.
To create a
I
new
want
world
to
for others.
give a big round of applause to you. Very, very energetic group and very confident group. Not at all scared what I will think. Yes, Abhishek, unity of people. Good. Right. So very, very good group and giving a lot of courageous thing. You're not bothered what people will think of you and what peers will think. That's excellent. Now, the last word that I'm going to ask you, and I like you to give the answer for that. What comes to your mind when I say this word, your parent, your own parent?
Very caring, ma'am. Lovely, ma'am.
Very gifted.
Our God.
Themselves.
Our
My
first
God,
God.
gift, okay.
My
I love my
backbone, ma'am.
parents.
Who sacrificed their life to us.
Ma'am, love and
My
care, ma'am.
backbone, ma'am.
Okay, can I talk? Perfect example of love. God's gift to me, Elamati is telling. Oh, somebody's got scared and they think, oh, when I say parents. One who taught me basic knowledge. Rupa says our life, pillars of hope and support.
First,
Gift
God,
of-
Ma'am, my mother is like.
Lakshman, yes.
Ma'am, we
my
don't
mother
have
is
any
like
words
Ada.
to describe about them.
Very good. Lakshman. Yes.
To speak friendly with my parents.
Very good. Friendly Harish, okay. My two eyes, okay. Yes, brilliant. Okay. So
best friends forever.
good, very good. Now can I talk?
Role models.
Okay, good, good, good. Yes.
Actually, the day isn't
Heroes
enough to
forever.
speak about the topic parents.
Day doesn't go without you talking.
Yeah, yeah, they are limitless.
Limitless. Okay, good, excellent.
Ma'am, if we cry, they make us smile.
Okay, helping in our toughest part of life. Okay, they are your God. Kavya is telling they are God for her. Very good. I love my parents. God is alive in your parents' form. Excellent. Okay. Okay, good. So shall I move on to the next point?
Yes.
Yeah, right. Okay. So now what I want to tell you is I want you to visualize something when I'm telling. Can you imagine when you were going to the park, you play a lot of games, no? You play, there is swing, there is, what else? What are the games in the park?
Seesaw.
Seesaw. I wanted you to imagine seesaw. Can you imagine seesaw? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
What what a lot of fun it is when
Yes.
you sit in and touch the ground, or when you go up in the air. What is it? Fun.
Go up.
I feel very fear
Go up with that.
play.
Go up in the air, okay?
When it's up in
No
the air.
matter,
Yes,
ma'am.
up in the air. So what
No
happens to
matter.
your friend who's joined the game?
I'm to go up in the swing.
Yes, what happens to your friend who
He'll go
has
down
joined?
No matter
definitely.
how we
When we
are.
are up, he'll come down. Then when we are down, he'll come up.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So what I wanted you to imagine is the seesaw. Okay. Now one end of the seesaw is a word called have. Okay. Have what all you can have. You can have a mobile phone. You can have a laptop. You can have a bicycle. You can have some of you will have a scooty or a two-wheeler. Some of you have your parents. Some of you have so many blessings, right? So in the other side of the seesaw, I would like you to imagine a word called give. Okay. Now, what I wanted to tell you is there are three seesaws that all of us uh, will experience in our life. Three seesaws, okay? In one seesaw, so you imagine like there are three seesaw in the playground. In the first seesaw, one word you put is have, and the other word is give, okay? Now, that means have means what? What happens is you should, if your friend is having but today we celebrated Interact's birthday. Some of your friends also, somebody asked, is anybody else, Rotarian Pon asked, is anybody else also having birthday in the group? Because we would like to give what? Our wishes, our blessings. So one is you must have if you have to give. Okay. The second thing, the seesaw that I want you to imagine is about connectedness. Okay. You said, when I told about interact, you said connected. And the other part of the seesaw, second seesaw, is significant you. Significant. That means you in the power, feeling powerful as you. Okay. And the third seesaw is secure feeling, safe and certain feeling. Okay. So the word is safe. And the third seesaw, first word is safe. And on the other seat, the word is sitting is called adventure. Okay. Now let me ask somebody to chat, not to switch on your mic, just to chat. I want to know how many of you understood the first word I said that is sitting in the seesaw. Have, very good. And Vardhini said that. Nivedita, yes. Have is the word. Good, very good. Yeah. Second word is, what is second word now? In the first seesaw, the other word is what? Give. Excellent. Akshara, Dipti, yeah, Nivedita, all of you. Right. Very good. So you're very alert. Now I'll go to the second seesaw. Okay. In the second seesaw, what is the first word that I said? Connect. Yeah, Nagini. Connect is the word, okay, right? Yeah, connect. And the second word I said in the seesaw is what? Significant you. Okay, very good. Significant. Yeah, right. And the third seesaw is, the first word is safe. Yeah, save illa, safe, safe. Many of you got it right. S-A-F-E, feeling safe. Yes. And the next seesaw is, I mean, the third seesaw, the other word is adventure. Okay, good. Let me now explain what these are. Okay, and with that, we will move on to your questions. So, whatever be your goal, dream, want, anything that you want, okay, all of us in this group, anywhere in the world, if you see, these are the 6 words that will be in our mind, and we play with these words. Okay, so it is so important for you to know how to play with these 6 words, because these are the 6 words in a nutshell. All the activity, emotions, dreams, achievement, everything has the 6 words only in it. Okay, and for all the people in the world, it is a proven thing. You can always go to a TED talk and find out about this. And this became a very, very popular thing by an author, a writer called Tony Robinson. Tony Robbins, okay? He's written many books. He's also done a TED talk. And these are the 6 needs that all the people in the entire world have. So it's very, very important for you to know when you are in school about the 6 words. And you should know every trouble you have, happiness you have, or whatever you feel, doubtful about or decision making about, you should know which word is helping you, or which is coming up and trying to push you down, or elevating you, lifting you up. Okay, and I will link how this is linked to the topic today, that Rotary opens opportunity. Okay, so first and foremost, if it is your friend's birthday, if you want to buy her some little gift, you want that, you have that desire to buy something for her, you will feel happy if you are able to buy. Okay, now how you will be able to buy? Only when you have it, right? Only when you have that money can you buy. Okay, if you want to give her some pen, or you want to buy her something, flowers, or buy her a card, or buy her a little sweet that or cake that she likes from the canteen, then you need to have something to buy, right? So it is very, very important for us to have if you have to give. Okay, many of us will, what we'll do is, we do not know, and today in Rotary or Interact, you will understand that only when you give, life is very, very happy, and you feel a lot of fulfillment. Today you see this Varshaka, she's doing MOC, she's an MOC there, and she's giving her skill. And I don't know whether she will get anything else, but she will get a lot of fulfillment end of it when people tell her if she's done it really well. Okay, so this is how Rotary opens opportunity for you, and for you to find out what all you have. If they come and ask you, can you do MOC in your school, they might say, can you become the president of Interact? Can you become the secretary of Interact? What will we say? We will immediately think that is giving. Why should I do? Shall I go for what I will get? But you don't know, this is a seesaw game. If you get, you can give. When you give, immediately you will get it also. So it's a beautiful seesaw life has, and you should be ready to accept any opportunity that comes as either MOC or any leadership role or designation. When people ask, you must say yes. And that's how I, when I got assistant governor, I said yes. And today my resume reads as, yes, she is, she was the assistant governor. And similarly, my profile, when I don't know, when Varshaka was reading, if you heard, I started in flying. I used to fly an aircraft. Then now I am taking care of an optometry college. Okay, that is similar to MBBS, where you treat the problems of the eye. And but what happens? How can somebody go from flying to medical field? Okay, that's because I said I want to give. Then when I wanted to give, God blesses you with an opportunity to have. And I would not have had optometry if I was not ready to give, because I can make a difference in lot of students life who cannot take up medicine, to take up still practice medicine. So what Srutika is saying, that's motivating, but I want to tell you, none of you need motivation, because you're all motivated adult children. That's why you all logged in. Those who didn't log in is the one who needs motivation. So I want to say, first be ready to give, and you will get all what you need so that you can give. Okay, so this is the first seesaw of life. And the second seesaw of life is whether there are types of personalities. Some people will be very happy that you're smiling and you're greeting people. You are coming and asking, hi, what is your name? Welcome, join the club, all that you will tell. Some people, your mother, your parents itself will tell, Ennada, veetukku yaru vandalum pesa maatingira. Why you're not talking. See your friend Vignesh, he is talking to everybody. You are not greeting when that uncle came here. You are not talking. You are, then they'll tell, enna pandrathu with this child, he's a shy girl, shy boy. Like that, they will put some title on us, like a crown on us. Okay, so what I wanted to tell is, each of us are different. We are happy to connect with people. We are also sometimes don't want to connect with people, especially now. You don't want to dress up and go anywhere now that you're used to sitting at home for such a long time. They call you, come for the wedding, you'll say, I'm not coming. Come to grandmother's house, I'm not coming. Okay, so the lifestyle also is different. But some people will be naturally happy to connect, come out of their house and connect with a lot of people. Some of them don't like. Okay, so this is the second seesaw of life. And the third seesaw of life, where as you grow, you will find that many will tell. I want to give you an example. My sister, she got COVID positive. Okay, and we didn't know what to do. We were shocked. One is COVID means we got scared. Then we didn't know what to do. Then which hospital to go, everything. And they said, only if you have political influence can you admit her in ESI hospital. So then we thought, my God, we don't know anybody in politics what to do. So somehow, by God's grace, she got admitted. She's healed and she's out of it. But when challenges come, we think, power is outside. Power is with some people outside, power is not within me. Okay, but that is wrong. And I heard my children also say, you should know more people to become powerful. But actually, it is not like that. That's why the seesaw says connectedness, and the other one is significant you. Okay, which is very, very powerful. Okay, I will touch upon that. And the third one is, I want to give you another example. I told the word certainty and I told you adventure. I've seen a lot of people your age in the road when they are with their two-wheelers on the road, especially if you take the bike newly and the road kaliya irukum, nobody on the road. Then you know how you will ride and go? Will you go in 40 kilometers happily? Will you ride and go? Or will you do like this zigzag, like a snake, you will ride and go? Have you seen some children do that? Have you seen some boys, three of them and all will sit and they will go zigzag in the road? Yeah, and Darshana Kumar says yes. They'll do. If the road is free, they'll all want to do, because they want adventure. Okay, and you want to try out new things. Okay, without knowing to anybody, because it gives you a lot of adventure. Right. So that is adventure. But what does your parent want for you? That's why I asked one parent thing. They are God, you said, they are my eye, they are everything. But today, when they are not there, you are telling they are everything for you. How often did you tell to your parent that they are your eye, they are your apple of your life, they are everything to you? Okay. What do you say to your parent? They will tell you more. Okay. I will tell you what my father told me when I was your age. He took me when I was in the 6th standard. He took me to the Indian Overseas Bank to start a saving account. And then we stood there half a day. It will take you even go to withdraw money those days. It will take half a day. We have to take a token and sit, and the number will come up. Then a token number. Then you go stand in the queue and collect your money. By the time you come, half a day will go. Okay, you are all blessed people to be alive at this time of the period of time to be alive. So when my father was and I was sitting, my father saw that lady who's working. Yeah, phone pay, Vardhini, very easy. In a jiffy, everything is done now. And my father saw, and he said, she's sitting under the fan without sweating. The clerk in the bank. And then he'll see that by 4 o'clock they leave, and Saturdays they work half a day or something, or they may not work. So he said, that's a very, very comfortable job, and I want you to grow up to become a staff in the bank. Okay. So yeah, that's because parents love us a lot. And why do you think parents say, take this course, do this study, earn money, all that? Why do you think they tell us? Of course, they love you. That's because they want you to be safe and secure. Yeah, exactly. Mithun says to everyone, they want you to be, yes, Mithun said safe, you want to, so that you don't depend on, because of their experience. Shrutika is telling they had trouble. They don't want you to see any trouble. They want you to be independent, not dependent on people and asking anything. Very good responses, Akshara. And yeah, they think peaceful life, safe and secure life they want for you. Okay, so they tell you that. But what happens is, these are all the, how every example you can map these 6 words that I told you. Everything, even in your school, the teacher does not want you to risk by failing, or and they want you to at least scrape through and pass. You take in any environment, you take any example, you say, yes, Harish, they don't want you to depend on others. So, but what happens is, why did I give you example of seesaw is to tell you, it will never be like
The
one.
ups and downs.
Yes, exactly.
I think probably.
Yes, exactly. So it will always move up and down, and your smartness is determined only if you sustain in the air and make the other person also in the air, and not go and hit the rods, the bottom. When you play seesaw, if you sit and if you go up in the air and make your friend to hit the bottom, her leg will hurt, her back will hurt. It's a very hard fall. It will come down. Okay. So this, if your friend has to enjoy and you also has to enjoy, then it has to be a balance. Sometimes our parents doesn't know this, and even we think it is fun to be up in the air all the time, but it is always getting the other person also to come in the air and you also to come in the air, and balancing it there is more fun. Okay. And in seesaw you can't do it, but in life you should do it. Okay. That's why I gave you the example of seesaw, and it is possible to somehow keep it in the air for both of you. So you should have things. It can be skills, it can be knowledge, it can be experiences, it can be memories, it can be a lot of it. And you should also be in a position to give. Okay. Many a time when I say, what can you give? School children say, no, I don't have any money to give now. It's not money. You can give lot more. Okay. And similarly, you should be connected with people, and you should take time off to connect within you. You should be more a listener also. And similarly, like your parents said, all the time you can't be like a ship in the harbor that remains safe. You should also go out into the sea and do your journey and have the excitement and adventure too. But there must be a balance. It can't be overdone like a risky bike drive that gives fright to all the people on road and collect a lot of scoldings. It should be. So this is the balance. And I want to tell you, Rotary and Interact opens opportunity for you to have this balanced beautifully in your life. Not many realize this, okay? How? You can gain a lot here, okay? How did I gain? I didn't know about Rotary. My boss referred, and then that there was a scholarship to give it a try, and I tried. By God's grace, I got it, and I went on the scholarship. And when my profile was read, it was told that I visited those universities. I gained knowledge on skill development from those two universities, in Stephen Austin University, USA, as well as from Texas A&M University. Everything was fully paid, including the ticket, and the stay was with those American families there who are the best citizen of that county, of that place. Stayed, the food was taken care by them, the travel was taken care by them, everything. And when I won the gold medal in flying, I got to admission to do flying, to become a commercial pilot, and the college admission was in Texas. But I was not, I could not afford to go that time. It was in 92, and I couldn't afford to go and take up that, flying. But in 92, I couldn't. But in 2007, Rotary sent me on a scholarship to benefit in same place, Texas. And when I told them, when they saw my profile, they arranged an aircraft and took me to fly that aircraft. Okay, so I couldn't believe how Rotary works in fulfilling dreams of people. That's when I decided I must come back and join and start giving. And then when I came back, when I decided to give, lot of opportunities came. I did not, somebody said you can become a secretary, but somebody didn't want me to become a secretary. You will have that. But it happens, it's like playing snake and ladder game. You will get a ladder to climb sometime. Sometime it will be a snake, you will come down third, just like seesaw game. And I came down, I couldn't become a secretary. Then immediately in a year or two, they made me the president, another club. And then I was a president. Then I get a call. How do you like to become, serve as a assistant governor? So these are little ladders, and in between you will get snake biting you also, and you will come down. But once you decide you want to give, whatever you need to have to give will come to you in Rotary as well as in Interact. That's how it opened opportunity for me. Okay. And second one is you can connect with a lot of people. Some of these people today sitting here, I've connected already with them earlier also. And I feel so happy to see you once again here. And that happened only because of Rotary. It's an opportunity to connect. And today, to talk to you and to share this, again, it's an opportunity. And by talking and sharing, end of the day, I'll feel good that, these children are going in the right direction. Sometimes when your parent told you this, you'll tell, Amma, unaku onnume theriyaduma, nee summa iru. Okay, but when I say, you're telling, yes, ma'am, thank you. Okay, so at least I feel happy that you are able to accept me and to move forward in life. And then it's very, very important, lot of choices you have in life. Okay, when you want to buy a phone, you have a choice. When you want to choose a course, you have so many choices. When you want to, after 10th, what you want to choose, you have choices. Now, whether to go out with this friend or not, whom to marry, everything you have a lot of choices. So it's so important that you shouldn't ask somebody outside for all the answers. Then you become over dependent outside. That's where it's very, very powerful that I have realized now. When you sit in silence, close your eye, connect to yourself, you'll be beautifully guided. Okay. And it may be too early for you to know this, but you should connect with a lot of, once you want to know what is it, how powerful it is. I told you, you don't need power outside at all. You don't need power because you have a police friend or a politician friend or a doctor friend. You are the power, and that you will know when you connect to yourself. So just before you go to sleep, first best way to connect to that power is, before you go to sleep, please keep your phone that side and start thinking of 5 things. How many things? Just 5 things to say thank you to that inside you. Okay. Thank you for my internet connection was good, that I could participate in this birthday of Interact today. Thank you for beautiful rain and weather. Thank you for the lovely dinner my mother gave. Okay. And thank you for, I came back and I had my mother at home to tell what happened in the class today. Okay. Like that. Thank you, my friend called me. Little things you can, but you have to thank for at least 5 things, and that should be the last thing before you go to sleep. And that's a big power, and that will help you to face your even big challenges the next day. Okay. So this I learned because of the challenges I faced in Rotary or in work or at home, and somehow I was guided. So this is another opportunity. And last, I want to tell you, as I grow older and older, I want to see all of you safe. Same thing is what your mother also will feel. Okay. You have to be safe. But if you are in the safe place, you will be bored and you will run away wherever a window opens. You'll jump and run away. Okay. So what you need to do is, you should have exciting things happening in your life. You should have adventure. So say yes to unknown things like opportunities that you come your way. They tell you have to become, can you become a secretary? Can you take up this post? Can you do the vote of thanks tomorrow? Can you become the chairperson for this event and take all the headache of doing it? Say yes, because that is what is adventure, that is what is exciting. Okay. So be ready for it and try to play balance. So this opportunity for you to enjoy the adventure in a safe manner, Rotary opens that for you, Interact opens that for you. Okay. And this is what happened to me. First club that I was in, there's a person who said, can you do the MC? And today I do MC for many big names like Cotton USA or district conferences of Rotary, everything. That's so Rotary opened a lot of opportunity for me to be a speaker, to be to learn more, to give more. So in every way, if you see, connecting with a lot of people, Rotary gives opportunity. And balancing it by staying back, right now you see I'm not able to connect with people, but I'm able to connect within me, because I learned again through Rotary a lot of development programs, leadership programs. Okay. And if some of them see me as a leader, then I think it was possible, instead of just being a housewife with not much to do, not much recognition. Today it's happened because of wonderful people that I met all through my life, and also in Rotary. Okay. So this way, I only gave you my personal example of how Rotary opens opportunity. So for everything, I would like you to be without much fear and trusting in you and in the power that you have within. And please come forward. Now I'll open it up for any doubts or questions. Okay. Thank you.
Ma'am,
Yes.
can you share your first experience as pilot?
Deepthi, is that Deepthi?
Yes, ma'am. I'm from Dharmashastra.
Ah, yes. Okay, good. We have met before. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So you said, can you share some experience?
Experience, I would have to say, I have interacted more than I usually do. I overcome my fear to talk in front of a crowd.
Okay. Deepthi, I didn't understand your question. So I'm asking you, can you please put it across again to me?
Which one, ma'am?
No, did you ask me any question, Deepthi?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Can you repeat the question? I didn't understand.
Ma'am, could you share your first experience as a pilot?
Okay, good. Thank you. Yeah. You know, this one thing makes me, you can see the excitement in my face, the very word. I
Yes,
become
ma'am.
really happy when I go back to those memories. It's a beautiful experience. I learned in a glider aircraft, which does not even have a canopy. That means there is no cover on top also. We have to sit and put the belt. Okay, it's like seat belt you put like this, but in this you put on both the sides, and it doesn't have a canopy. And so you can feel the wind, and sometimes if it's drizzling, it will go like pins in your face. Yeah, beautiful. Takeoff is very good, exciting, adventurous, thrilling, everything. And landing is very, very, frightening in the bend. It's like coming down in a giant wheel kind of a feeling in the beginning, because I've never gone by train also when I first started flying. Because I come from that sort of, less advantage background where I couldn't afford to even go in the train anywhere. So God's blessing, I got to learn flying. And so when you come landing in the glider, it has no engine, okay? So it will go like a dead leaf if you don't control it properly. And if it has to be really brought in a proper manner, and it has only one wheel in the belly, and you have to balance it and land it. Otherwise, it falls like a stone thud, and it can be very hurting. But there's a lot of it's adventurous and it is safe. And that is one thing. And then when you learn, you have to practice. It's only more of a takeoff and landing. You keep practicing, and when landing they give you a touchdown point, and skillfully you have to bring the flight to that touchdown point, and then you score a lot of points in the competition. And we can do it really well as a woman, even as a boy. We can really do wonderful job in flying. It's a beautiful experience. You should all try. And one thing you should know, the world is, it's beautiful to see the world from being in the top of the world. Okay, and when you press the rudder, you won't know the aircraft is moving. You'll feel the world is moving in front of you. It's a beautiful feeling. So you should all experience at least once, to sit in the cockpit and get the view, not in the cabin and get the view. Okay, is that okay, Deepthi?
Yes,
Have I
ma'am. That
answered?
was beautiful.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I'd like to raise a
ma'am,
question.
I have a question.
Yes. Manju?
No, my name is Sachin. This is my mother's ID.
All right. Yes.
Ma'am, do you have any experience that is not that will you never forget in your life?
Can you repeat? Ashwin, is it?
Sachin.
Sachin, can you repeat your question? I didn't hear it clearly.
Do you have any experience that is unforgettable in your life?
Yeah. Becoming, the blessing of having a baby, okay, is unforgettable in life, because I've seen in movies, having a baby is always projected like a trauma. And but my family was so supportive, my husband, with a lot of yoga and breathing exercise. It was such a pleasure, like you feel like God giving birth, and it's a beautiful experience. But movie always projected it as a very, very, like a death kind of a pain and torture, all that. So that's an unforgettable experience that I've had.
Ma'am, I'd like to raise a
Thank you,
question,
Ashwin.
ma'am.
Yeah.
This is Vidya Ake from Avila Convent Matriculation High Secondary School, and my question is, which position do you consider as the best for the youngster to build a prosperous and a great nation, ma'am?
Okay, good question. Vidya, did you say? Vidya, is it? From Avila?
Yeah, from Avila, ma'am.
Yeah, okay, good question. I would say, just be clear with what you want to give. Okay, like I'm heading this optometry college, and I see a lot of rural parents. So they also want, they have dream for their child, and whenever they come, they will tell, we don't want our child, we want our child to take care of herself. Okay, எங்களுக்கு ஒண்ணும் தர வேண்டாம். They don't have to take care of us and do anything but take care of us. I say that's a mistake. Okay, that's a mistake of the parent. What you need to know as a child is your success is in a position where you can make a positive difference to more number of people. If you are competent, even a tuition teacher, even a school teacher, if you can make a difference to 5 children, 50 children, okay, if you are in a business like Geo, can you make a difference to 1.2 billion people? Your success. Now you see, when I talk about Geo, can you see the leader of Geo whose success or not? Even as a teacher, 5. So it is not in the position. You have to determine in the impact that you can make in touching lives. Okay, so and if you once you decide that, the number, what position you have to go. See, I'll tell you, all along I wanted to become a school teacher, but right now I'm a director. Last year I was a principal of optometry college. But all this positions were not my goal. But my goal was in how many children I want them to rise above in life is my passion, purpose. I want this many rural children who didn't get exam, who didn't get a NEET exam passed, or they shouldn't commit suicide, they shouldn't break down. So we will take them without even NEET and help them. We will make them become doctors. So that is what I'm working on. So when I do that, automatically what came to me was principal of optometry college, and now the director of optometry college. So there is don't give importance to position. And also when I say I want to give back, I benefited from Rotary, I want to give back to Rotary. An assistant governor came to me. Okay, I never had a dream of this assistant governor. So don't keep position, keep a goal of what a positive impact you can make. Is that okay? Have I answered your question?
Yes, ma'am, of course, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am, I have a question.
What's your first success?
Hello, ma'am. Shall I ask the question, ma'am?
Yes. What's your first dream, is it?
What's your first in your life, ma'am?
I saw, shall I go by the text chats?
Shall I ask one question?
Yeah. Wait, lot of questions to come. I think I'll go by one at a time. Thank you.
Now God give you a power to delete one day in your life. In which day you will delete it?
Okay, so I will not delete, because whatever happened is for me to perform today. See, today, if I have to talk, then I came across a little challenges in your age. Okay. So now I'm able to tell riding the vehicle like this, or taking up responsibility of, heading a program as a project chair. I did that in college. I organized an event as a college president. I organized an event called February Fantasy. We got all the colleges to come and do an intercollegiate. It was such a challenge. Everybody told, why you're taking this responsibility, why you're going and doing this, that, everything. And there was another challenges when I went for my flying competition. It was the same month in Chennai. Flood. I got caught in the flood. My chappal was washed away. When I came back to Coimbatore as a college girl, I came barefoot. Lot of challenges. But all that, today when I see, I am able to see, today I'm able to deliver what I'm doing because of those things that happened. So I will not delete anything, because everything happened was a blessing for me. I will not delete anything, or anybody in my life, I will not delete. Everybody came to teach me a lesson or to construct me. Today I'm a building. Today, once I'm a building, I can't remove one block of it from my life.
Ma'am, I have a question, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, and may I know what were the ways you followed to overcome your failures?
Okay, failures did happen a lot. Even now, it happens a lot. Okay. Now, when failures happen, it hurts a lot. Okay. My heartbeat changes. I
Sure,
feel
ma'am.
sad. I feel sometimes tears roll out. I never shied to bring the tears out in front of anyone. And I never felt this feeling should not be known. Okay. Because only I think you are strong, then you have the courage to show that the failures are hurting. Okay. I cry. I do everything like what you do now, even at this age. Okay. I have not grown up in handling failure. Okay. It hurts a lot. After that, I struggle to walk also because it stresses me a lot, and disappointment, anger, everything happens. Okay. But then somehow it takes a long time, like at least 2 hours, 3 hours, to reconcile that and feel okay. There must be something that I need to learn out of this and move on. Okay. But it hurts.
But
It's
how
not.
did you tackle it?
How did?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. That was
How
the
did you
question.
tackle it?
Yeah, this is how I did. I cried just like you. I got all this feeling and I went through it. I literally went through it and then came out of it. I didn't do much to tackle it, but I somehow thought, when you have ahead, your positive goal ahead. See, I want to contribute. I want to make a difference in the people around me. I want like God has helped me to rise above in life. I told you I could not even afford to take up my flight training. I could not afford to travel by train, but God has brought me up so much. That means I can show children how to come up from when you are in the lower level, you can come up in life. So that is my purpose. So if a failure comes, it hurts me. Then I think, get up, you need to go and build people, because God built you. You have to pay the rent for what He's done to you. So this is my way of coming out. But it's not easy. I take some time to cry and then come.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yes.
I'm Priyadarshini from Nagini Vidyalaya.
Okay.
What was your dream? What was your dream? Have you achieved it?
Okay, I had many dreams. I wanted to become a commercial pilot. I didn't become. And there was an interview of mine when I was in college in Tamil paper, Hindu paper, everywhere, and full page. So that featured along with my sister principal also. Sister Osia from Avila. I studied there. And my family and lot of things. And in that, they asked me, what will happen if you don't become a commercial pilot? Then I told them, no, I don't want to think about it. I want to think positive. But today I'm not a commercial pilot. I'm running a college, optometry college. So like that, a lot many things happened. But many things also happened. I married someone whom I loved. So that dream happened. And then I wanted to start this college to help a lot of people. That dream happened. So what I want to say is, it's again a seesaw. You keep dreaming, some things happen, some things don't happen. It happened in my life that way. But when it happens, then it takes you to the higher level. And when it doesn't happen, you're out of it. You move out of it and you concentrate on what is come to you, because you need to perform that better. When dream doesn't happen, it's a disappointment. It hurts. And you go through everything, all that, allow it to affect, but come out of it, because your second dream is ready by then. Okay. And that could be a beautiful dream than before. My 10th standard mark percentage was only 68. And I thought, I would tell, none of you should tell your marks to anybody. It is like asking age to the woman and asking salary to the man. It's as private as that, asking your mark. So it's a very, very bad etiquette to ask marks to people, to ask you, because I'm protecting you. Okay. I didn't feel bad about telling you my marks. because I learned better now than I was learning before. I was a very average student, but don't let people to ask your marks and determine your smartness or ability because of your marks. Because once you're, in life, marks doesn't matter at all. Yeah, a lot of questions. Varsha, do you want to
Very nice.
moderate it? I can answer, not a problem. Very active group. Some chat has also come.
Yes.
Career guidance for 10th. Yeah, sure, I will do that.
Am I audible now, ma'am? Am I audible?
Yes, Varsha, you are.
Okay, thank you so much. Ma'am, you can go ahead with just one or two more questions and we'll wind up.
Yes, yes.
Ma'am, I have a question for you, ma'am.
Ma'am, I have a question.
People, please, 1 second. I would request the participants to mute themselves and give your questions in the chat box, and ma'am might choose 2 questions and answer.
There's somebody who's asked me what is my first success in life. Shrutika, very interesting questions. I really didn't know that as a success earlier, but today with maturity, I know being born to my mother and father, okay, is a beautiful success because they gave me enough faith, freedom, movement, trust, and that is what is able to be what I am today. And this I didn't know till now. Only at this matured age, I'm knowing that. Shrutika, I hope I've answered that. Career guidance for 10th. Subinsha has asked from Gandhi Managar. I'll surely come and meet you and guide you because it will go with individuals, passion, interest and all. You shouldn't do career guidance because I'm telling or because somebody did or because this course has a scope or this thing has more job or this pays you more. It should be wherever your passion is, you will really do well. So I would like to definitely spend some time with you and guide you on it. This is my passion and I'll surely guide. Who's your role model? Okay, I learned, I believe that Subhashri has asked who's your role model. One belief that I have for quite a long time is, Subhashri, you are an average of 5 people who are closer to you. Okay, so it cannot, if you have one role model, it can go wrong. This is my belief. So at least 5 different people that you have to learn and their average is you. So I do spend a lot of time learning from these different people. One is spiritual and one is emotional. Okay, and one is like I spend a lot of time with Deepak Chopra on his learning. It is on meditation. Okay, and there are like that. I have 5 people and I don't go based on any religion. I'm open to it, whether it's Muslim or Hindu or Christian or any religion, Buddhism. I'm open to it and I take the learning from it. So I do not have a role model, but I have a tremendous sense of appreciating anybody I see, and I see positive in a lot of people. So I take that positives, try to emulate something from everyone I meet. And one thing that I'm learning from you is to be without any inhibition and boldly talk. Okay, that I liked. I'm picking it up from you all. What is the most unusual fear you have? I have a lot of fear, okay? Till some time back, I had the fear whether I'll lose my loved ones, okay? And it comes on and off, whether I'll lose, whether insecurity, that does happen. But it's so important that that's why I, spiritually feel that I am powerful. I need to do that often. There is a fear. Sometime back, especially after I lost my mom, dad and all, then you feel you don't have anyone, that sort of thing. But now I've, it took some time, but I've, do feel insecure sometime. Okay, I'm honest about that. Yeah. Tell about anything else is there? Have I missed out? Oh, there are a lot of messages. If you become prime minister, what will be the first thing you will change in our country, ma'am? No, have spoken this to my husband. I want to become an MP, okay, because I think I can. First thing I will do is I will connect to the ground level everybody to know what is their need, and I will be just first and foremost I would like to know what is the need and then fulfill it. Yeah. Okay.
Hello.
What else? Yes. Now I think I leave it to
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, we'll take one.
Lakshmana Prabhu has asked Gandhi Managar, for what degree you have learned for pilot. You don't need degree for pilot, okay? You need math in 12th standard because you have to do commercial pilot license. You have to study for that. For that, you have to do 250 hours of flying experience, okay? And then you have to do certain papers examination, which will have physics and math coming in it. So in 12th standard, you must have physics, math. Gandhi Managarla irundhu ketirkinga. So in the physics and math irukano, Lakshmana Prabhu. Yeah. So yes, ma'am. Physics and maths irukano 12th la. Appo ungalku இந்த subjects பண்ண முடியும். And நீங்க 250 hours பண்ணணும். இதுக்கு loans எல்லாம் இருக்கும். It's a big budget. என்னால அப்ப பண்ண முடியல. But நான் பண்ணது வந்து through Airwing NCC. Then they selected me and I got a scholarship and I learned it free. Then I wrote the exams. அப்புறம் வந்து because I stood first in Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu select agavum, they put me in Tambaram in the airfield, Air Force order field. Anga they selected me. Then they sent me for the competition, all India level competition. Adu vandu it is again in the Air Force la, Dundigal, it's in Andhra. Then when I came first there, then I have to do the flying for Prime Minister ku demonstrate panna. Appo they put me in Delhi and they trained me. So throughout it was a little by little growth and where they trained me up. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for answering.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I think we are flooded with questions. Participants will take one final question, and let me choose the final question. This is from a birthday boy. We have Interactor Mithun from Interact Club of KMM Matriculation School, who is celebrating his birthday today. So we'll close with the question of birthday boy. Ma'am, the birthday boy born on the World Interact Day would like to ask how to face fear in the future. That's his question, ma'am. We'll close with that.
Yeah, I'm still practicing. Good, and happy birthday to you. And that's an honor. So many questions I still want to answer. Do connect with me, and you can contact anytime. Pon sir will, or even Varsha can give you my number, and not a problem. Especially when it comes to how to come up in life, I'll be more than happy to help you. Yeah, how to face fear? Is it the question was?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
It was
how
to face fear in the future.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. It's a very, very good question, because in this age, you don't need a lesson on how to face fear. Okay, because you have all the hormones in you. தைரியமா போய் எது வேணா பண்ண தோணும் இந்த இதுல. அப்ப இப்போ உங்களுக்கு அது அந்த ஐடியாவே வேண்டாம். Your prefrontal lobe, everything, you will take a lot of risk. யாரா ஏதாவது சொன்னாலும் எதிர்த்துட்டு போவீங்க. ஒரு தைரியம் இருக்கும், அசட்டு தைரியம் இருக்கும் இப்போ. So you don't need a lesson on how to face fear. The fear will slowly come only when you come to my age. Okay, that time you will be guided. Now you don't prepare for it. You just enjoy the present that you are having, and enjoy all the hormones, all the enzymes that's secreting in you, because yours is a fearless life now. Okay, your parents only will fear. They only need a coaching class on fear. You don't need it. And when you come there, you will get the appropriate answer at the appropriate time. இன்னைக்கு சொன்னேன்னா உங்களோட 2030 நீங்க எழுத போற 10th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் எக்ஸாம்க்கு இன்னைக்கு நான் क्वेश्चन பேப்பர் உங்களுக்கு மாடல் क्वेश्चन கொடுக்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கும், which is irrelevant, outdated. and உங்களுக்கு வந்து போன வாரம் வந்ததே outdated, but நான் 10 yearsக்கு முன்னாடி சொல்றது எவ்வளவு outdatedா இருக்கும். Okay, so don't worry, have faith and move forward and enjoy life.
Thank you, ma'am.
Have
Thank you, ma'am. That's
value-based
really
life.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. That was really a wonderful answer.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Like we are just flooded with questions for which we were not able to answer. Anyways, definitely ma'am will answer it for you people, and she's already answered.
You mail me also. I will surely connect and I will answer you. Don't worry. And because children will never ask questions, and you're asking, but I also understand that we have a time limit for the organizers for this event. Okay, so I will answer it definitely and take it forward. I can give my number here, no problem. It's 96777 82877. 96777. I'll put it in the chat box. I'll put my email ID also. You can call. Is that okay, Rotarian Ponsa, to put my number here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you so much again, ma'am. Like I think so. I'm going with so many thank yous.
Thank you so.
Before even I just conclude my own self here, I just wanted to tell you that when I had the privilege of reading your address, I just remembered one movie, that is Gunjan Saxena. If people haven't seen it, they should see it after this. And same like this, wherein when I see interactors, it is like all so small people. When in their age, I would have been sitting in television seeing Poe or Chota Bheem there. They're already interactors now, so they've got so big to achieve. So don't ever miss the opportunity. Thanks for this opportunity. I would thank Vishal. So I request Rotaract past President Vishal, the chairman, the Rotaract Relations, to deliver the word.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity, Rotarian Pon, Varsha, and Vishal, for connecting with me. Yeah, thank you very much, all of you.
Ma'am, we are the ones who should be thankful, ma'am. Thank you very much for sparing time out of your busy schedule and addressing our interactors. This is the first time we are organizing a virtual Interact Week celebrations. We wanted to cover all the Interact clubs. Thankfully, we have the following 20 clubs here. I would like to read out the club's name: the Interact Club of Avila Convent, sponsored by the Rotary Club of Coimbatore Central; the Interact Club of Assisi Vidya Niketan, sponsored by the Rotary Club of Cochin Beachside; the Interact Club of Bhavans Vidya Mandir, sponsored by the Rotary Club of Cochin East; Interact Club of CMS School, sponsored by Rotary Club of Coimbatore Uptown; Interact Club of Money School, sponsored by the Rotary Club of Coimbatore East; Interact Club of Gandhi Managar Government School, sponsored by Rotary Club of Coimbatore Zenith; Interact Club of GGHS Ernakulam, sponsored by the Rotary Club of Cochin Milan; Interact Club of National Model School, which is sponsored by the Rotary Club of Coimbatore West; Interact Club of Ideal Mount Letra Z School, sponsored by the Rotary Club of Coimbatore Cyber City; the Interact Club of Nagini Vidyalaya, sponsored by the Rotary Club of Tondamutur; the Interact Club of KMM Matriculation School, sponsored by the Rotary Club of Coimbatore Downtown; the Interact Club of Chinmaya Vidyalaya Vadutula, sponsored by the Rotary Club of Tirupanitura Royal; the Interact Club of SEM School, sponsored by the Rotary Club of Coimbatore Vincity; the Interact Club of Sri Dharma Shastra School, sponsored by the Rotary Club of Coimbatore Uptown; the Interact Club of St. Augustine School, Kallur, sponsored by the Rotary Club of Cochin Harbour; the Interact Club of the United Public School, sponsored by the Rotary Club of Coimbatore Elite; the Interact Club of Torch Public School, sponsored by the Rotary Club of Cochin East; the Interact Club of Vasavi Vidyalaya, sponsored by the Rotary Club of Coimbatore South; the Interact Club of Cochin East, a community-based Interact Club, sponsored by the Rotary Club of Cochin East; and the Interact Club of Coimbatore Millennium, sponsored by the Rotary Club of Coimbatore Millennium. Thank you, these 20 participating Interact Clubs. You made history and you made us all happy by participating in World Interact Day 2020. Thank you. And I would also like to recognize and thank the presence of Rotarian past Assistant Governor, Rotarian Sendil Rajagopal, who was here, Rotarian Ramesh Kumar, Chairman for Raila, and Rotarian Mohan Narayanan, Chairman for Career Guidance. They were all here for a brief time. We also recognize and thank them for their participation. Thank you. And we also take this opportunity to once again wish you all a very happy World Interact Day and wish Mithun from KMM a very happy birthday. Thank you.
Really, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, bye-bye, all of you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
I request Rotaract past President Vishal, the Chairman, Rotaract Relations, to deliver the word of thanks.
Okay, yeah, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yes. So I would like to start this day with a quote. The greatest thing in living, the greatest glory in living lies in not falling, but rising every time we fall. So happy World Interact Day to all present here. First of all, respected Speaker of the Day, Rotarian Pamela Suresh ma'am, respected Zonal Chair Interact, Rotarian Pon Ratnavel sir, Rotarians, Rotractors, and my dear Interactors and the Interact faculty advisors, a very warm good evening to all present here. First of all, we would like to thank the Speaker of the Day, Rotarian Pamela Suresh ma'am. We were inspired by your life experiences, ma'am, and you could see the way the interactors asked you the question, how tough your life was, and how amazing you explained all the life experiences of yours to the interactors. And we feel like all the interactors got inspired by your talk, ma'am. And thank you so much for accepting our invitation and being the Speaker of the Day, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. And we would like to thank all the interactors and in the interactive faculty advisors for continuously joining our event and keeping up the same spirit and same support. And like the last 4 days, the upcoming days, we have the Interact Club public speaking competition tomorrow. So we're requesting the same enthusiasm for tomorrow's program also. Do participate and keep up the same enthusiasm and keep rocking. Thank you so much. Over to the MC.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Participants, you're all free to leave the meeting. Thank you.
Participants, tomorrow you will be having Interact Club public speaking competition. All of you can join, but only 2 people per club will be allowed to participate. All of you can join as audience. We will get the list of participants from your faculty advisors. I request all of you to join us tomorrow by 6 p.m. for the Interact public speaking competition. You will be asked to speak for a couple of minutes on a topic impromptu. That is, you'll be given the topic just 2 minutes before your speech. So we are looking forward to hearing from you tomorrow. Tomorrow you will be doing the talking, we'll be doing listening. So we are looking forward to tomorrow's Interact public speaking competition. Meet you all there tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.